Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the conclusion, well, the last two games anyway, of the 2022 Premier League Grand Finals. Sunday is all about the Junior Premier League, and we've had some cracking games here since 8 a.m. this morning. The under-12s boys and girls have been decided, under-14s girls and boys have been decided, under-16s. Boys and girls have just been decided, and we've got the last two games, the under-19s. Girls, a JPL Grand Final coming up in about 2 minutes. And after that, at 7:30, we've got the under-19s JPL Boys Grand Final as well. So two big games coming your way to round out the Premier League season here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium. David J in the commentary booth to get you through the next two games. Looking forward to this one. Some absolute crackers on the way. First up, though, we have Rats versus Daramalan, the first versus second clash for the 2022 Under-19s Junior Premier League Girls Grand Final. As I said, the Rats finished first. They've had the wood over Daramalan this year. In round 2, they beat them 68-48. In round 9, they beat them 64-45. And in round 16, they won 63-60. On the way to the grand final spot, they defeated Tuggeranong Southern Cross 87-64 to earn their spot. Meanwhile, Daramalan saw off the Western Creek Woden Dodgers, who finished in third last week. They beat them 76-62. Jam-packed with stars, though, both teams of the representative scene. A couple of players backing up from last night's Premier 1 championships for the Rats. Keep an eye out for Jalen Jansen, who won the grand final MVP in the Premier 1 yesterday. Ali Francis, Ileana Matajevic, and one player who I was super impressed with last night was Maddie Farah, diving after every loose ball. I expect the same from her. She's a real tenacious player. On the other side of the ledger, Daramalan have got some good players as well, including Laura Top, Ella Rezic. But keep an eye out for Sophie McWatt and Laura Short. Laura Short had a big year with the Canberra Nationals Academy, part of their championship winning team. No doubt she will be up for the task against the much fancied Rats outfit. So sit back and relax, enjoy the vision on the live stream courtesy of Wonky. We're about to get into it. And we hope you are enjoying your grand final basketball weekend here at the at Basketball ACT. We'll run through the starting lineups just as they come out on court and we get into it. For the Rats, it is number 22, Ali Francis, number 23, Jalen Jansen, number 53, Ileana Matajevic, number 50, Kira Mapley. Just confirm if my new favourite player's out there, and she is Maddie Farah. Here she's in 53. There's Laura Shaw with the first shot for the game, just missed on that occasion. She's starting for the for Daramalan in number 11. She's joined by number 2, Siani Melikiola. Number 13, that's Ella Rezic. So out there. Number 5, just going to double check the stat sheet with her name. And in number 8, it is Sophie McWatt. No basket on that occasion. Still 0-0, 30 seconds gone in this one. Really good work there by the number 11, Laura Short. Ella Rezic. Loose pass there. There's Farah on the attack. Hands fouled by Rezic. Oh no, called on McWatt there. First foul on her as Matajevic shoots from downtown, a little bit wayward there, but Jansen's up to the task to get the rebound, hands off to Farah. Inside pass to Mapley, just spills over the baseline. That pass from Melikiola, hands off to Rezic. Rezic looks to bring it downtown. A few Rats defenders in the way, hands off. Fine short. And again, at the moment, pretty willing from both teams. Plenty of movement. Really good passing, just shots going just a little bit wayward. Jovic finds Francis. Francis backs it in. Off the glass and again, still 0-0. Both teams certainly bringing their A game. Just unable to see it fall. Pass off the leg of the Daramalan player. Rats are downtown. Now called without the shot taken, so there will be a baseline. Again, both teams yet to open their account in this under-19s JPL Grand Final. Just filling each other out in the big one. As you mentioned, first and second, which has been a bit of a flavour of the day as a travel called. We'll go another couple of seconds without a score here. Certainly not discounting the energy from both teams. Primetime slot today on a Sunday, with JPL finals, grand finals being played, as we mentioned. It's Rezic. Pass inside to McWhite. Only Francis just short and off the front of the ring. And he spills over the baseline. Daramalan will get another chance to try and open their account. Only 2.5 minutes gone in this one with no score. Bounce pass inside to short. It's a take on Farah. With some help from Jansen. And again, another bite of the cherry, as it were. So it comes glancing off one of the Rats defenders over the baseline. Shot from downtown. Good rebound by McWhite. Luckily, Matajev is going to be a classic. Players, Mapley goes flying. There's the first points for the game. Good start. Sparrow comes flying through. And again, scrapping hard for the ball. Good job. Mapley comes off just lightly. Pratt comes on. So Alicia Pat, 49 for the Rats. Don't want to make a sons and daughter joke, but it's certainly easy to remember. Pat the Rat. Good spot. Matajevic puts in two. It's on equal terms. 2-all. Jansen again, all business. We get the defender on the back foot, spins off the glass, just short. Strong rebound by Daramalan. Hands off to Rezic. Loose pass, spilled over the sideline. Well, it's been a big crowd here all day and all weekend. All the Premier League Grand Finals. Great to see all the fans of basketball and supporters of all the clubs have been involved. And even the casual observers coming down. Check it out. Foul there, called. Daramalan will get a chance to add a few more. Kiola, hands off. And again, just a long pass from there. Rats get possession, they bring it down. Taking their time, trying to get in their offensive set nice and quick. Get some hands off. Francis, long pass to Matajevic, good long shot. Rats have come away with the rebound over to Farah. It's a bit wayward. Short comes away with the rebound. Hands it off to Melchiola. And a lot of rep talent, young stars coming through. UCT under 18s, under 20s. And into the Rats into the Nationals Academy as well. Young talent subs both sides. Number 10, that's Henalomi coming in. Short gets the first one. This is that second one. Rebound there from McWhite. Adds a couple more. All of a sudden it's 5-2 in favour of Daramalan. Francis drives through looking for Jansen. Skips off her hands. Just couldn't get high enough to get that pass and rein it in. Daramalan. Baseline start again. Well, plenty of pressure from the Rats up court. Had to work to get out of there. Rats have been able to benefit. Jansen again driving hard. Good basket off the glass for 2 points. 5-4 now. Trail by 1. It's under 5 minutes remaining. Short had to work hard. 58 is Tali Lemaitre for the Rats. What takes a seat. The timeout called. Well, as mentioned, it has been a huge day here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium with the Junior Premier League Grand Finals being run and done since 8 a.m. So congratulations to all the teams who did make it into the Grand Final. We'll run through some of the winners for you during this period. Let's get that up on the computer. We started off this morning with the Canberra City Stallions winning the under-12s girls JPL Grand Final over Ginninderra Rats 66-49. So that was a cracker of a game. It certainly did continue throughout the day. Just prior to these two games, Dodgers come away with wins in the under-16s girls and boys JPL. So well done there. They beat Daramalan and Marist respectively. In that one. Under 14s boys went to Marist. They beat the Canberra City Stallions 49-40. Meanwhile, in the under 14s girls JPL Grand Final, it was Ginninderra Rats who were victorious over the Queanbeyan Road Runners 34-27. And then under 12 boys earlier on as well. Tuggeranong Vikings scored a big win 79-32 over the Road Runners. So congratulations to all of those teams and for grand finalists all day. Like I said, we culminated with the top age group under 19s Junior Prem League. These players backing up, like I said, in the Prem 1 and Prem 2 competition, the seniors. Laura Short shoots from downtown. She'll get plenty of minutes today. One of the keys to the Daramalan attack. One of the main reasons they finished in second place. Well, it just rolls around for the Rats. Foul call to Maddie Farah, trying to out-loop Ella Rizik there. And the Keola bringing it down, just taking time. The set up on the left-hand side. Good pass over to McWhite. Yeah, good work. See a bit of separation. Just needed to clear those long arms, and Maddie Farah did so. 2 points on the board. Daramalan 9-4 now in the front. Subs on the way for the Rats. Farah looking to just make a bit more space. Shoots, look good off the hands, just a little bit long. And Srezica comes away with it. Daramalan. The one we played a little bit earlier as well in the 16s. The 14s girls game. I'm going to tell a lie, sorry. She played in the 16s girls game a little bit earlier on. Unfortunately didn't get the chocolates on that occasion. Subs made, Farah and Francis. take a seat. Matajevic back into the action. Number 49, Alicia Pat in. Up and under falls nicely for Rezic. Sorry, 48, Luca Hiskins is in for the Rats. Joins Pat, Le Mesurier, Matajevic and Jansen on court. There's Jansen now, getting that loose ball. Hiskins passes off to Matajevic. Matajevic trying to make space. Outside, big three. That'll help their cause. They now trail by 4, 7 points to 11. Short inside, makes plenty of room. Off the glass, doesn't fall for it though. Great rebound by Le Mesurier. Jansen pushing the ball down, heads to the top, shoots from outside. Doesn't quite fall, looked okay off her hands. Nora Shaw looking for help. He's hoping for the mismatch. 2-on-1. Balls are back, hands off to Melikiola. To Rezic to Lomu. Lomu finds McWatt. McWatt shoots. Bounces high. Back far enough for Rezic to get it. Drives straight through the centre. Little Euro step there past Matajevic and scores 2 points. Daramalan have certainly come to play. Nobody in the backcourt to help, and long pass needed. The baseline, Matajevic hustles back, give Jansen a hand. Just waiting now, the Rats. Hands off to Hiskins. Hiskins inside to Matajevic, right idea. Denied by McWatt. Will travel by Pat. She's trying to gather that ball. She'll take a seat. There's the Jansen. And hear the Daramalan faithful cheering. Great to see a couple of school teams making it into the JPL finals here. Good programs right across the board at all the schools, all the private schools in the ACT. McWatt taking on Matajevic again. Really good matchup this one. Teammates at rep level. And on this occasion it's McWatt who's successful, comes away with it. Daramalan lead 15 points to 7. Francis shoots from downtown, short off the front of the ring. Great flick pass almost to Short, charging to the basket. Francis just moving into it. Call the block call. Push out, 2 shots to the line for Short. Not much you could do on that occasion, Francis. Had to hustle hard and a timeout called by the Rats. Just over a minute remaining. Sam Cooper, the coach, played in last night's game. P1 win for the Rats. A few sore bodies out there. A few sore bodies as well for the Daramalan team. As mentioned, a couple of players backing up from the 16s girls a little bit earlier on. A big ask when you're required to pull double duty in the big games like this. Everything's going on here at Basketball ACT. If you're in and around the area, looking for something to do over the school holidays, jump onto the Basketball ACT website, basketballact.com.au, and check out the school holiday programs. For a junior player dreaming of stepping into the JPL in years to come, perfect way to do it. Sign up for one of the many camps run by Basketball ACT, or even if you've had a few years' experience, the Phil Brown holiday camps are always good. To sharpen that game, coached and led by former RIS coach, WNBL or winning coach, Phil Brown. All the details, basketballact.com.au. These school holidays, and every school holidays here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium. Short gets the first, opens the lead up a little bit more, up to 9 points now. 16-7 for Daramalan. Misses the second. Matajevic comes away with the rebound. Short with a defensive assignment on her. Does enough to Put some doubt in Matajevic's mind. Just lost the ball over the sideline, and it's Dara. That will get the inbound pass. Rezic takes a seat. Melikiola back on. Slomu over in the corner. Trying to get past sub-player 51. That's Lani DePetta. It's short, big shot, just short again. Mapley back. She was limping a little bit earlier. Seems okay. Francis brings it down. Hands off to Farah. Just a little travel there. Little stutter step. Referee saw enough. Roll the arms around. McWatt again. Trying to back in and make some space against Matajevic. Good call for a hold as she lost the ball. Rats coming down, under 25 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's Francis, looks to drive through, looking for some help, decides to skyhook it herself. McWatt grabs that loose ball on the ground. You know who was not far away, scrapping really hard. Maddie Farah once again for the Rats, been really impressive this weekend. Young rep star, big three attempt, unsuccessful. And that's quarter time here. Belconnen Basketball Stadium in the Under-19s Junior Premier League Girls Grand Final between Daramalan, one of our esteemed colleges around town, and the Ginninderra Rats. And it is Daramalan lead 16 points to 7 in this one. It is an exciting one. We'll run through some of the top scorers for you. While we've got a chance, even though the score's a little bit low, Sophie McWatt is doing the business at the moment with 6 points for Daramalan. She's being helped out by Laura Short and Ella Rezic with 4 points apiece. Meanwhile, for the Ginninderra Rats, well, it's Ileana Matajevic with 5 points. The only other scorer is Jalen Jansen with 2 to make up their 7. So a little bit of work to do for the Rats. Just settle into it. Again, as minor premiers, they'll be looking to get it right pretty quickly. Try and close that gap and bridge that gap over the course of the next quarter. But again, a long way to go in this one. Coming up at 7:30, it's West versus North. So all points of the compass will certainly be pointing towards Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Under-19s and Junior Premier League Grand Final. That's going to be an absolute beauty. Some super talent on both teams there, representative players and players of the future to keep an eye out. So that could be highly explosive. A lot of athleticism on both teams. So make sure you keep an eye or join us back here on the live stream provided by the fabulous team at Wonky. Thanks to Bruce for live streaming all the earlier games. Did a great job. Long stint behind the camera, that's for sure, but we certainly appreciate it. We're bringing all the action to those who can't make it down here. And as I said, big turnout, big crowd across the weekends. It's a real winner to have all of the games, all the Premier League games on the same weekend. And the seniors on Saturday and all the juniors today. Well, we're back into the action here. It's the Rats in possession. Matajevic looking to drive through, spins around, it gets 2 points, adds to her 5. She's up to 7 now. The Rats are up to 9, almost in double figures. Pressure up court. Right idea from Farah. It's a little bit slow in the execution. Does give up the foul. Melikiola. But Daramalan gained possession just on their side of the half. Melikiola out to top. Just clarified that. Off the glass for Rezic. Good athletic move, good shot. Up to 18 now. 9 points difference. Matajevic. Bread and butter play for her. Strong inside game. Young Rat star. And good work from Jansen denying McWatt. Just couldn't control it. Just comes off the fingernails there. The Rats will get a chance again. A few seconds gone. Just on a minute gone. Second quarter as they pass around the top. Jansen decides to drive herself. Almost comes away with that nice slinging skyhook off the glass, but it's Daramalan who comes away with it. Really Keola just slowing it down. Inside pass. Right idea from top, looking for Sophie McWhite. She had two players. She had to get past, but Daramalan gained possession, baseline. Top looking for help, finds short. Short spins, left-hander. A little push there in the back, trying to get the rebound. Laura Short, that's okay. It's only her first foul. Shot from Jansen downtown, unsuccessful. Hares after it, fights for her own rebound, kicks it back to Francis. Francis, step there, decides to stop, shoot, drops a three, certainly needed. In the double figures down, all of a sudden it's 4 points. The difference, Rats trail 14-18. Starting to grab a few points back into their star players, experienced players. White shoots over Metajevic, unsuccessful. And they shepherd that one out of the sideline to gain possession. Get it down court quickly, bounce pass inside to Mapley. Kara Mapley gets the 2 and 1, will go to the line. A chance of taking at least the racing a little bit more off. Trail by 2, draw within 1 if she's successful here. Does that, draws within 1, 17-18 is the score now. Rats have had a good start to this second quarter. Referee's just looking for a shot clock there. Rats as Francis outside, left alone. Can hit that, doesn't on that occasion. But does well to get her own rebound in the end. Tries to step through a few. Big rebound there, loose ball. Lomu. Again, pressure from the Rats, really high on the court. Really trying to put the clamps, free scoring. Daramalan team. The Rats again off to the races. Oh, almost sliced the 2 to hit Jansen. Metajevic deflected off Jansen's hands by the looks of it. There's Daramalan. Breathed a sigh of relief with the inbound pass. Bit of help there. Top and Rezic. Bounce pass into short. It's Metajevic. Good matchup. Lomu. Bounce pass along the baseline. Looking for top, unsuccessful. Jansen away, using his speed. Oh, and a good block. No foul called. Great block by Ella Rezic there. It was all ball. Even though both bodies came almost crashing to the ground. There's no contact there other than hand on ball. Wayward shot again. McWhite comes away with it, brings it down, lifts ahead, looking for some help. Rezic comes down, takes it off. McWhite back to Rezic again, just bobbled. So Rats away, looking to capitalise, trying to get in front. They still trail by 1. Certainly done a good job to erase that deficit. Piskin's in now. Pat, back to Matajevic. Matajevic off the glass. Anywhere in that paint. It's pretty dangerous, Ileana Matajevic. What in the right spot to take advantage of that one. Unable to see it drop to the basket though. Rats away, Jansen zigzags off the glass, no good. Pat in the right spot, blocked by Rezic again. But Hiskins cleans up with the loose ball, gets herself on the score sheet. Take the lead now, 21-18. Back-to-back baskets by the Rats. Give them a little while to get into that groove, but doing a good job. Pat called for the foul on 53. That's Mulkey DePetta. As Talila Mezuria is back in the action. Ileana Matajevic takes the seat. Gets that basket. All right, foot on the line. That's the call. And she gets that one. Trail by 2 now, Daramalan. Again, slower top. With the steal for Dara. Pulls down, finds Rezic. Almost that extra steps too many. To top. Uses the screen set by DePetta. Good idea, bounce pass, but just too many bodies and hands for the Rats. Deny that pass finding its target. Kira Mapley shoots. Gets a 2-pointer there. Both teams starting to settle into their game. Just under 4.5 remaining in the second quarter. Rezic drives through. Fancy chances. Lomu shoots. Just short. It's in the right spot. Unable to collect that rebound. Deflected off the chest, and it's Rats will get the ball. A couple of subs. Maddie Farah back in. Ellie Francis in. Kira Mapley and Jalen Jansen taking a seat. And Rezic take a seat for Dara. More short back in, as I said. Expect plenty of minutes. Laura. Farah counting down. Shot there. Plenty of time, only a couple of seconds left on the shot clock. Didn't hit anything, but did find a Daramalan defender deflect off, so they'll get another chance here. 14 seconds. The shot clock for the Rats. Down to Francis. Francis, short. Teammates on the championship winning, Waratah League winning Nationals Academy team this year. Francis will go to the line. Successful with the first. And the second as well. Laura top, number 5, brings it down for Daramalan. Trying to get that pass, but deflected through. Almost a nutmeg. Finds short. White hands off the top. Top shoots big off the glass. Big bank. Flying through for the rebound and the layup. Sophie McWhite hands another couple. Pass from Farah to Francis. Francis trying to find someone who wasn't there. She thought Farah was going to cut. You could see motioning, smiling. Couldn't quite get there. A bit too much traffic. Ends up sailing over the baseline. Daramalan possession. Top bringing it down. Bounce pass inside to Short. Short. Went straight away. Pat straight up in the air. It's up the foul. Laura Short will go to the line. Laura top. Number 5 takes a seat. And Saini Melikiola back in the action. First one, Laura Short. 22 now, trailed by 3, Daramalan. That one gets there eventually. Only 2 points in it. 3 minutes remaining in this half. A few more subs on the way for both teams. Much rest for the key starters in both the Rats and Daramalan. Dara bring it down. Lomu with White down to Melikiola. Melikiola looking for some space. Shot from downtown. Don't carve the hands. Just a bit off on the radar though. Pat gets a rebound. Oh, just a big loose bounce there. Thankfully the Rats have got a few people back to clean up the loose ball. Good pass. Miseria. McWhite comes up with it. Fighting hard for the ball. So for McWhite. Over hands there. Only Francis. There's 53 Murky DePetta. Will go to the line. No, not a shot. Didn't think so. So it's a sideline ball in possession. Starting to mill around that free throw there. Great pass inside. Good deflection from Jansen on the Resic shot. And Daramalan will come away with possession. Under 2 minutes remaining. Kieran Mapley back in the action. Ellie Francis takes a seat. Short, shoots, short, on the shot. And Ajiva gets it. Push called on Lomu in her first foul. Rats get possession. Farah waiting. Doesn't need the screen. Tally Lemaiziere. Inside to Matajevic. Big shot off the glass. Just a little bit too strong. Great position for Tully. And then just stripped. Foul given up unnecessarily. Yeah, she a little bit frustrated. She had the ball stripped there, gave up that foul. And we'll see Daramalan head down to the charity stripe this time. So they are in foul trouble. 5 for the next 90 seconds or so, and Resic will get a chance to even it up. She misses the first. Can draw within 1 point. If she's successful with this one. Does so eventually. A little tour of the ring in the backboard before finally seeing the bottom of the net. Trail by 1 now, Daramalan, 24-25. Job by the Rats, just moving the ball around and the players. The defence is trying to collapse on them. Oh, great work, good fight by Maddie Farah to get that shot up. Drops for 2. The breathing space, final minute of the half for the Rats, lead by 3. Daramalan though. It's number 4, Charlotte Canavan on for the first time. Get to go to the line to open her account too, by the looks of it. Does so, adds 1, draws another point closer. Yeah, unsuccessful in that one. Short almost comes away with a rebound. A bit of attention though from the Rats defenders. Bounces off her hands and over the baseline. Not good drive by Mapley. Drives in, kicks it back out. Jansen almost gets that one to drop. Foul again, Mapley not happy. Second for the game. Again, back to the charity stripe. We were short, unsuccessful with the first one there. We get the second one to drop. Trail by 1. 33 seconds remaining in the half. And the G-Vic. Bringing hands off to Mapley. Mapley kicks off to Jansen. Jansen heads into the centre, but covered well by Rezic. Finds Mapley open, shoots. Unsuccessful. Good scrambling play, and Daramalan come away with a chance to add and take the lead as you head into the break. Great pass. Finds McWatt. For the 2. Takes a 1-point lead, 28-27. It was shot from halfway. That's it. That's the buzzer for half time. There's Daramalan in front, 28-27 over Ginadera Rats. Rats started the second quarter a lot stronger than the first. Were able to erase that early lead that they had, 9-point lead heading into the quarter time. They took the lead themselves for a little while there. Just and as the halftime break loomed, Daramalan did enough to snag it back. It's only 1 point. Long way to go in this one. Very much looking forward to seeing what happens over the course of the next half. We'll take a short break. We'll tell you all of the leading scorers and get you up to date with what's happening very soon here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium as we get through the Under-19s Junior Premier League Girls Grand Final today, this Sunday. Last 2 games of the weekend, capping off a huge weekend of Premier League Grand Finals. We'll be back very, very shortly. Well, back into the action here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the second half of this Under-19s Junior Premier League Grand Final. It is Daramalan College leading by 1 at the break. Now leading by 3 after that shot by Laura Short. Maddie Farah bouncing back, nice and quick for the Rats. It was 1 point, 30-29 after a spurt of action the first 30 seconds. Davey J in the commentary booth bringing you all the game at the moment. This is shaping as a real arm wrestle and a real classic between two very talented teams, first and second on the ladder this year. Leading scorers, thus far, Sophie McWhite leading the way for Daramalan with 10 points, getting helped out by Ella Rezic and Laura Short with 7 points each. Meanwhile, for the Rats, Ileana Matajevic hit some great shots in the paint in that second quarter to lead the Rats scoring with 11, getting some help from Ali Francis, Kira Mapley. Look for this player, Jalen Jansen's pick up in the second half. Had a huge game last night in the P1 Grand Final. Great shot. Maddie Farah once again proving that she can just about do it all. Again, gets that steal, that intercept. Decides to drive herself, takes on the defender, but looks to hand off to Jansen. Does a good job of saving it before the baseline. Rats will get a chance to get inside. It's DePetta that got that. Just to push that pass into the back of Short. Unable to, didn't see it coming. The Rats will get another opportunity. Taking the lead with the last shot. A big 3. Thanks. On a travel there. Some referees, that's what we like to say, get the night fever, the disco moves going when you take a couple extra disco steps with the travel. Maybe I'm the only person that says that, but either way. Time unsuccessful with that attempt from outside Maddie Farah. Daramalan breathed a sigh of relief. Couldn't get more, but a great steal and stop there. And Rezic slows down the attack. Kick it out. DePetta gets that one. Good job. True DePetta's Lani with 51 and Moki in 53. Both have had good minutes, similar builds. Playing in the centre, giving off a few inches. Subs called. Laura Top back in the action. Melikiola taking a bit of a spill there. Just gets a few minutes respite on the bench. Collect her thoughts. Back in with Daramalan. In possession of the baseline. And again, travel called. Rezic frustrated. Rats looking to take advantage. Feed it into Farah. Farah to Francis. Francis. Nice twirling move. It's that skyhook. The timeout called. Certainly needed it. Even though not many points were scored in that spurt by the Rats. Marlon just a little bit on the back foot. Trail by 2. 32-34, 7.5 minutes or so remaining in this quarter. Great opportunity though to thank a lot of our sponsors, been with us all the way through this year. Look forward to your support. 2023, it's another big year. This is right across the NBL 1 space, Premier League space, Association space, everyone. So we'd like to thank, as you can see, the big circle sponsor here, Club Lime. Doing a great job in keeping our elite players fit and ready in the NBL 1 East and Waratah League. We'd also like to thank LMC Electrical Group, Elite Supplements Canberra, Winter Landscapes, Gold Leaf Tree Services, Chamberlain's Law Firm, Athlete, our official apparel sponsor and naming rights sponsor of the upcoming Summer Slam, EPC Solar, Duncan's Plumbing, Williama Services, proud sponsors, as you can see, of our referees and our junior programs, as well as the standby program run by Wellways. MVP, many more. Next step basketball. That's your support. A lot of the good things that we're doing and opportunities we're providing to young people wouldn't come about. Daramalan gathered the ball over halfway through to Petter, inside to short, outside to McWatt. McWatt shoots too big. Rezic there to get the rebound. The work to do to try and shake off Jansen. Inside bounce pass to Laura Short. Short kicks it out to DePetter. DePetter inside, just unable to find McWatt. The Rats come away with it. Francis Hare's down court. Kicks it out to Maddie Farah. Farah again looking for that inside play, just not there. A couple of loose passes from both teams. Right ideas, the players just not awake to the opportunities. Rezic back down. Hands off to DePetter. Short trying to make space. Bit of a mismatch against Francis and makes a pay. A shot off the glass. It's all locked up. Equals Stevens 34 apiece. Long cross-court pass over to Farah. And look to go inside. Mapley just unable to control it. In the scramble, Daramalan player. He's knocked it over the sidelines. DePetter takes the seat. She's done a good job, as I said. Against a much taller opponent, more often than not, but holding her own. Good footwork. So Rats looking to take the lead again. Kicking it around, only 6 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to work hard. Jansen decides to shoot. Successful. Oh, Pat was in the right spot. Almost got a chance to put it in off the glass, but fouled on the way through. Short her third. Need to manage that. Key player, key scorer for Daramalan. We'll certainly need her on the court. Probably get a break in a few minutes. Shapat unsuccessful with that one. It gets that one. No good. Call that one. No point there. Foot over the line. Ultimately, 0 result there for the Rats. Still all deadlocked, 34 apiece. Daramalan down in the corner to Lomu. Lomu, great pass inside to McWatt. It's a foul called. Farah and Mapley will take a seat. Matajevic and Missouri back into the action. Two bigs. We'll try and close down McWatt's options. No good on that occasion. He gets that one. Daramalan College 1 point leaders now, 35-34. Around Jansen trying to find some space, crosses over on the right, kicks it back out to Pat, keeps it in play, well done, finds Jansen again, he finds Matajevic, counting down, Francis shoots, unsuccessful. McWatt plucks that one strongly out of the air, plenty of attention though, got to work though. Daramalan kicks it out to short, just slows it down, top on. Short to Lomu. Lomu decides to shoot from outside, just short on that occasion, hits at the front of the ring. So Rats have come away with it. Pat caught down there. Looks to find Francis, giving some help. Looks to take on Lomu, kicks it back inside. Missouri, jump ball, Rats possession. Francis driving around into traffic, kicks it back out to Pat, Pat back to Francis. Francis looks to slice the gap, but caught with the ball at the moment, can't do anything with it. Jump ball called, possession arrow we just saw went one way, now it's gone the other way. Great defensive job. Oh, Hina Lomu. Rats looking to try and slow the progress of Dara at the moment. Great pass to McWhite through traffic, unable to get the basket. Goes over the baseline. Rats get possession. Looking a bit incredulous. McWhite thought she might have had a foul called in there somewhere. Hoping for it. Didn't eventuate. Only Francis just waiting for some options. Plenty of movement inside. Still holding the ball. Gonna have to move soon. Decides to drive herself and get into traffic. They close that gap on her. Strong rebound by Jansen. Well done again. Laura top just locked that ball up as they both crashed to the ground. Jump ball called. Third one we've seen in the last 30 seconds or so. Rats opportunity though to get possession of the baseline. To Matajevic. Matajevic out to Francis. Francis cruising around there. Offensive foul called. Illegal screen called. Time on Pat, the third. Again, really willing. Big contact as Lomu drives. Oh, just skips over the face of the ring. Good job to get there. Get so close to the baskets. Francis tries to get past short, does so. Inside the Missouri air, and again, another offensive foul called. The score doesn't reflect it. The momentum for the team in black at the moment. Offensive fouls called to stop the scoring for the Rats. Clamp down. Sending a couple of players every time they drive into the paint. Able to lock it up. Good work there from top to short. Very good on the shot though. Again, Rats have to work hard. Unsuccessful as Resic looks to drive hard. Off the glass, 2 points. The timeout called wisely, as we said. The momentum, the team in black at the moment. They only lead by 3. Seems that everything seems to be running their way over the last minute and a half or so. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this quarter. They do lead 37-34 over Ginninderra Rats. That's all right. Coach just calming them down. Daramalan's coach just them to continue what they're doing, I think. Just play smart, tough basketball. It's worked for them. Both teams, as I mentioned, first and second this year. Plenty of talent. Good job by Daramalan floor wipers. Certainly dressed for the occasion. It's a glittery top hat, so well done. Great to see the club supporting that. And great to see all of the fans and supporters and family joining us courtside over the course of the weekend. The Rats ball, possession, bringing it down. Defensive pressure not too high. They know that they can clog it up in the paint. Kieran Mapley doing a good job spinning around, and again sending 2 players at the offense. Trying to choke it. Choke those lanes. Good job disrupting it. Matajevic finds the ball. Big second quarter, a little quiet in this one. Daramalan off to the races again. Lomu trying to feed McWhite. And Mapley does a good job with that intercept. Big, strong screen there. Lomu certainly felt it. And it just bounces off one of the Daramalan players. Only Francis checks back in for the Rats. Jalen Jansen takes a seat. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. It didn't really do too much, or if a hand got there. It's Daramalan, comes away with it, over in the corner. Your best work there, Lomu. Actually passes wayward, just didn't get the quite right angle. Left-hand pass. Just a wasted opportunity there for Daramalan to press their claims and use that momentum. Nats did well. Manajivi looking for that quick pass, but McWatt up for the task. Swats it away, brings it down court, puts it on the floor. But loses control ultimately. Just a little bit of weariness, a bit of fatigue. It's been a pretty hectic game thus far. 2 minutes 45 remaining in the quarter. Again, the scoring's right up a little bit as both teams arm wrestle for dominance. A good screen set by Matajevic. Back to Matajevic. And eventually drops for two. A jump shot. Back to 1 point game. 1 point game. 36-37, the Rats trail. Keeping it close. What? To her left, back to her right. Mikiola, back to McWatt. Again, 2-3 players. Just unable to get the height there. Rats get the ball. Kira Mapley hands off to Francis. Francis straight down the centre, back to Mapley. Again, Laura Top in the way, and another steal. An intercept. Needs to be the course of the last 2 or 3 minutes for both teams. And again, not sure what that was, if that was a loose pass or a wayward pass. It was a good pass from Francis to Hiskins, just unable to finish. Lomu comes away with it. Only seconds or so remaining in this quarter. Both teams will desperately look for a break. Some air and some water. So I'll tell you what, this final quarter, anything like it's been the last three, it's going to be an absolute pearler. No team really in the ascendancy at the moment. Both spurts of momentum and scoring. The subs made, Sophie McWatt takes a seat. And Alomu. A little short back in the action. Laura Top as well. Milky Capetta. And again, turnover. Jalen Jansen herring back. Ella Rezic heading for that block. It was a foul as well. Well done to Jalen Jansen. Did well not to go through that wall. And a back, plenty of speed though, Ella Rezic. Gets that one, Jalen Jansen. And another one. And that one as well. All of a sudden, they just take the lead by one now, 38-37. Minute 11. And pressure from the Rats up the court on Daramalan. Again, just another loose pass, intercepted, plucked out of the air. Again, pushed it a bit too hard. Jansen unable to get there, but they managed to keep it in for a split second. Eventually bounces over the sidelines. Good pressure from the Rats up the court. And the ball plays Jansen on Rezic. It's been a good clash. Any time that they've been matched up together. Capetta hands off to Short. Short shoots. Short. And a Jevic. With the rebound. Hands off to Hiskins, able to get through. Finds Mapley. You make that shot. Foul called. Laura Short finds herself in a bit of trouble now. Fourth foul. Daramalan player. Just bounces off the ring in the backboard and spills off to the side for Mapley. That one off the back, gets her own rebound and it puts it in for two. So kind of worked out okay in the end. A little short this time, turns to find Matajevic in away. Inside to Melikiola. With a shot, foul drawn again. push call. It's getting very willing down there. Very physical game. The team's desperate for the championship. Great to see them fighting for it as Sione Melicchiola at the line. Adds one. Girls to within two. Misses that one. Francis boxed her out well, otherwise she would have got her own rebound. Long pass to Jansen. Jansen back to Matajevic, back to Jansen. Waiting to see what's in front of her. The split there, all of a sudden Hiskins open inside to Mapley. Mapley bounce pass, around short, unsuccessful. And again, another loose pass. Capitalising court by the Daramalan. It's three-quarter time. And it's the Rats who take the lead, 40-38. Only a hair's breadth in it over the last two quarters. Run through some of the leading scorers for you in just a sec. A lot going on here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. It's under 19 girls Junior Premier League Grand Final. Interesting approach there, you might see, by the Daramalan coach, getting the players to sit on court for that final break, away from the bench, get them in a huddle. Haven't seen that before. Seen it in different codes of the game. Rats taking a more traditional approach. Sam Cooper laying down the law as they sit on the bench. Run through the leading scorers at the moment. For the Ginninderra Rats, it is Ileana Matajevic with 13 leading the way, but she's getting plenty of help. Lucky sevens right across the board. Kira Mapley with 7, Maddie Farrell with 7, and Alison Francis with 7. Meanwhile, for Daramalan, it is Laura Short and Sophie McWatt, two players we identified earlier on as key players. They're both on 11 points. Manila Rezic chipping in 9. The big one to watch, though, 4 fouls on Laura Short. Can't afford to have her off the bench for long, on the bench for long, or out of the game. The key player, their success, 2 points down. They'll need all the help they can get. We're in for an absolute cracker, though. One more quarter to go to decide who the 2022 Under-19s Girls Junior Premier League champion is. If you're watching from around town, couldn't make it down today, or interstate, internationally, or even some of our, well, let's be inclusive, our intergalactic viewers. I hope you're enjoying the live stream brought to you by Wonky. I hope you've been cheering loudly for your clubs and favourite players throughout the weekend. We're back into it. 10 minutes to glory, as they say. 1 quarter to go. It is 40-38 in favour of the Ginninderra Rats. Great job thus far, keeping it nice and tight. Down by a few points. 9 points the first break. They've done well to keep it close. Edge in front, get their noses in front of it a couple of times throughout the game. Both teams are working pretty hard on defence to try and deny key scorers from both teams. You see Francis getting away of Rezic. They find Short, though. Short's got Maddie Farrer in front of her. Looking for some help. Gets back round to McWhite. McWhite on the deck, trying to get past Matajevic. Those strips past. Jump ball called. Called it quick. Job by Jansen there, just to deny it. McWhite couldn't get through. Rats will get a chance to try and add a few more to their 2-point lead. Go to the line. And Lomu with another foul. And her second. Had some pretty big minutes, those, today. In the 19s game. Gets the first one there, Ellie Francis. And the second. Laura top and 5 for Daramalan, brings it over the half court nice and quick. Inside to Short, Laura Short. For some help over to McWhite. McWhite brings it around to the left side. on the court, back across to Lomu. Lomu inside to short, steps past and grabs two. Good shot, good play, good teamwork and good vision from the Daramalan team. And Francis skips it across, only to end up in the hands of Sophie McWhite. Plenty of pressure from Jalen Jansen. Up the court, making it hard for Daramalan. Get out of there. Greg did a good job. 8 seconds. Again, scoring's not happening. Plenty of pressure and momentum shifts. Big plays like that, big calls. So Rats pressing the agenda. Matty Farah baseline. McWhite just scored on the way through. Bush, it's her third foul. Bound pass from the baseline to Mapley. Mapley, a real gunslinger there from the hip for that one. Able to see it off the glass. Gains 2 points, and all of a sudden it's 4 points the difference, and a good stop by Matajevic and the travel. A tough call there, disappointed. Would have really epitomised the momentum shift back to the Rats. Come away with a good travel. Daramalan will get a chance to try and erase some of this lead. But denied there, aiming for McWhite inside, and they're up to it. The Rats, they come away with it. Francis hands off to Jansen. Jansen inside to Matajevic. Opens a little bit. Laura Short can't afford to foul. She is on 4. Matajevic made it look easy then. 2 points, 6 points now, the lead. Biggest lead for the Rats this game. Daramalan looking for some options. Kick around to Short inside to McWhite. Bit of a mismatch against Pat. And then Mapley came to help. And it was Pat that got the call against her. So McWhite will go to the line. Try and race a couple off that deficit. Try and wrestle back the momentum for Daramalan. Gets the first one. And the second as well. Back to within 4 points. 46-42 is a couple of subs made. Luca Hiskins coming in for Kira Mapley. Doing great off the glass layup there. Riley Francis kicks it back out to 6 for Ginninderra Rats, 48-42. You can hear the Rat supporters getting vocal now. Laura Short chucks it up, unable to see it fall. McWhite with the mismatch against against Jansen. It's the rebound. And again, it's the right spot, right time. Gets the and one. Disrupts that pass. Dangerous stuff passing under the basket like that in traffic. Doesn't take too much. McWhite capitalises. It's the points and one. And Jevic takes a seat. Mapley back in. McWhite gets that. It's now within 3. Daramalan working hard. Well, another good stop there. Athletic. Good work from Ella Rezic, unable to get the shot away in time. denied it. And come away with possession. Big plays like that will win it for you. Again, Ella Rezzi's been doing a good job. So kick inside the short. Good pass. Right idea. Just didn't bounce high enough for McWatt to grab it comfortably. Sails over. The Rats, sigh of relief from the bench. Jansen, the take on Rezzick. Foul, spotted. Push there. Just shifting away a little bit, made it a little bit difficult to get past. Big three. A little bit of breathing space and good work, good possession there. You go to the line. Back-to-back fouls though by Rezzick, puts her on 4. What the Daramalan coach wanted. It's up to 7 points now. The lead, 52-45, the Rats. Gets the second one as well. 8 points the difference. Still plenty of time though, just over 6 minutes remaining in this game. Again, end-to-end stuff. Defense playing hard at both ends of the court. A little short though if Daramalan kicks around to Rezzick. Rezzick inside to McWatt. Watt's got to get Mapley on the back foot. Finds some space. Decides to kick it over to the corner. Melikiola, a little bit too strong on that one. While she was there, to get that loose shot, it just bounces off the knee of McWatt and the Rats. Another opportunity to try and open up more of the lead. Shot there from Farah doesn't fall. Melikiola brings it down. Francis up to the task, slows it down. Kicks it around to Laura Top. Top inside of McWhite. They've been feeding her all day. Good mismatch. Foul called. Try and isolate Hiskins a couple of times. McWhite's got several centimetres on the Rats player. Much she could do, had to foul. She'll get a break. Totally the Miseria back into it. Liliana Matajevic back into it as well for the Rats. McWatt misses the first one. And Daramalan, good job. And another 2. Back to within 6. Rats have got to work now. Shot from downtown will help. Doesn't fall. Top comes away with it. Caught by 2, down court. Melikiola able to slice through. All of a sudden it's 3 on 2. Decides to pass it. Pass it a little bit late. Short, unable to capitalise on that situation. Decided to feed McWhite. She shoots. Just bounces out. Short. Does a good job getting the rebound. Shoots that one. Big 2. Much needed. For the Daramalan team. Trying to stay in touch. Trailed by 4. Subs called. Number 22, Madison Piper. Haven't seen much of her at all in the first minutes of the game. Daramalan has got to be judicious though. Shot from Matajevic, just no good. Got it away in time. McWatt with another big rebound. And a foul. Hands foul, black ball. 4 team fouls for both. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Let's make the change. Tony Lemazurier off. We've got caught out on the corner there. Nowhere to go. Decides to kick inside to top, but again just spins out of her hands. And that's all she rode for Laura Short, I think. I think that's her fifth team foul on her. Won't see her for the rest of the game. Really silly foul to give this late. I'll head down the opposite end and take 2 shots. Just got through saying 14 fouls each. Now it's in a bonus situation. Anajevic gets the first. Rats lead by 5. Unsuccessful with the second. McWhite plucks another good rebound out of the air. Pressure high. Jansen on top. Oh, and again, they've seen enough there. No, I didn't see too much in that one, but the referee saw it. An offensive foul. Second foul, a timeout called. This soul searching needed by the Daramalan coach, bench. The key players out for the game with 5. Silly fouls like that, not what they need. Did a good job again. Coming up at 7:30, we've got the action of the under-19s JPL Grand Final boys match between Western Norths. Some absolute superstars of the future in both of those games, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you join us for that one. And again, a couple of players backing up. Last night's Prem 2 victory, Norths, second place. Upset the minor premiers and defending premiers as well, defending champions, taking on Vikings. No doubt they'll be looking to put on a good show in the under-19s boys JPL Grand Final. Possession here to the Rats. Jansen kicks it around to Francis. Francis waiting, decides to split it herself. Grabs that 2 with a great left-handed layup. Good job clearing the lane for Liliana Matajevic. Mookie DePetta in there, decides to have a shot itself, just falls short. Only Farah boxes out. Strong. Good D. Making the tough pass. Pass tough for her. Rats. In the corner to Jansen inside of Matajevic. Good job of controlling it back to Jansen. Open for the shot. A big 3. That's what they need. Giving themselves plenty of breathing space now. It's a 10-point lead. 2:45 remaining on the clock. Daramalan have to hit a couple of threes themselves. McWhite tries it, just a little bit too long. The sails over, possession of the Rats in the box seat at the moment. 2 minutes 33 on the clock. Defending champions, the Rats. To keep their championship banner where it is in this division. Not sure what that pass was. That was bounced off someone's head and into the hands of the waiting Rats defenders. Look to capitalise with Farah in the corner, just short off the ring. Does well to get the ball back and sniff a championship. Jansen shoots, scores 3 points. Again, starting to open up. off the back of some real discipline and double dribble called. All of a sudden, they're falling in a little bit of a hole at the moment. Daramalan just can't claw their way out after a pretty good game all the way through. Fans are still cheering on the far side over there. Hoping to get across the line. Rats in total control, under 2 minutes. In front by 13. Matajevic, great spin move. And Milikiola, after grasping a thin air, gets 2 points. Kicks it out to 15 all of a sudden. It's really opened up with a couple of big threes. Some big plays in the last 2-3 minutes. DePetta short, gets her own rebound. Just to go straight up, it finds another player, gets a rebound, finds McWatt in the end, short. McWatt again, draws a foul and one. Needs to get this, try and get a little bit closer. 13's the difference, might be a little bit too far. Fought hard all game, Daramalan. Gets that one. McWatt's had a good game. Everything she could to try and grab the championship. That's just taking it easy now. Francis looking to make some space. Kicks around to Jansen. Jansen back to the centre. Kicks it around to Francis. Francis fakes, tries to get past, kicks it back out to Jansen. Plenty of time to shoot. Oh, went in for a little bit. A great job by Ali Francis. Gets the rebound and makes that shot. What's another 2? Back out to 14, the final minute of this one. Looks like the Ginninderra Rats will defend their title. Holding foul there, and Matajevic late. See too much. Send it to the line. It's Rezic. Short. Just drops a tad short. He gets that second one. And that's just need to be smart. Play to the clock. Mapley drives through, and another big block by Rezic, but they spot a foul first. And 22, Madison Piper. They had a great deal of minutes. More opportunity in this one. Mapley adds one. Takes it out to 14 points the difference. Another one makes it 15. 68 to 53. 40 seconds remaining. Still pressuring high up on the court. Jansen and Rezic's been an absolute amazing head-to-head. And you see Jansen still committed to try and get through. Maddie Farah does a great job keeping it in, but passes it to DePetta. Back to DePetta in the final second of the shot clock. No good there. Rats come away with it. 13 seconds on the game clock. I find Maddie Farah for the layup, unable to get it. 7 seconds remaining. Rezic races down court. Unable to control it. Foul called on Mapley. 2 shots. Madison Piper will go to the line to try and add some points. With a foul earlier. She gets that one. She hasn't had a lot of time on court. She'll get to just about take the last shot of the game. And a steal as well. And that's all she wrote. It's over and done. About 3-4-minute patch there where the Rats kicked away in the final quarter. And they are the champions of the Under-19s Junior Premier League for 2022. Back-to-back winners over Daramalan College, 68 to 54. Great game by both. We'll give you an update of the leading scorers just in a sec. Well done to both teams. Congratulations to the Rats to defending their title. But I tell you what, well done to Daramalan. They really played a strong game. The best part of that, as I said, it was only just a little lapse there. And the momentum shifted dramatically. A couple of big threes by the Rats saw them just skip away. Only a couple of points in it. And a couple of big threes saw them open up a big gap, which grew quite quickly to what it was, but ended up being 14 points, 68 to 54. Down the presentations will be made in a second. Like I said, we'll give you an update of who the leading scorers were as we wrap up this one.
All right, we're going to get the 19 women's JPL presentation underway. I know we've already given a big round of applause, but if we can give one big more round of applause for both teams today. Invite our four wonders for the day. If you come up, we have a little gift for you as well. Now, as I said all day today, we wouldn't be able to play without our bench. So big round of applause for our bench. And also our referees, they can come up and receive their medallions. Big round of applause for the referees for the game. Yeah, just a big round of applause for the referees. It's a close game today, and obviously Tara and Rats have been top of the table pretty much all season, so again, big congratulations to them. Unfortunately, Tara didn't cross the line, but if I can get the coach to come up to present some of the bags. No worries. First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for everyone coming here today. Big thanks to Rats. They've been one of our nemesis for quite some time, and again came out on top. So well done, ladies. You played exceptionally well today, especially when you put you under the hammer. So right, guys, we've got a couple that are finishing up. This is their last game of juniors today. Not quite the send-off we wanted to have, but playing in a JPL final, you can't go much better than that, except for you. Alright, so first up, I'd like to get, let me see, Laura Short, one of our finishers for the year. Maddie, up the top, another one of our finishers for the year. And our last finisher, Laura Paul second up. Laura, up the top. And I'll be rehearsing this one. Riley, up the top. Alright, to our players coming back next year, Sophie. And Mogi. Samey, up the top. Charlie. And back from injury, Tommy. Have you come here? Unfortunately, out for today, but legs up the top.
Ginninderra Rats defending title from last year. Minor premiers this year.
To conclude our presentation for the 19 women's
Grand final MVP to come.
And that will go to number 53 from Ginninderra Rats.
Liliana Matajevic gets it, deserves it well. Leading game scorer for the Ginninderra Rats with 18 points. So well deserved.
We're probably not all plucked out yet. Let's give a big round of applause again for our team.
And some of the other leading scorers for Ginninderra Rats, Ali Francis with 15, Jalen Jansen with 15, while for the Daramalan team, it was Sophie McWatt with 19, Laura Short with 17, and Ella Rezic with 10 that led the way on the scoring front. Ella Rezic, she had a good game right across the board defensively and was very determined. Well, it's all over there. Congratulations once again to the Ginninderra Rats. Minor premiers in 2022 have claimed the championship in the Under-19s Junior Premier League Grand Final to go back-to-back. So they'll get to celebrate once again tonight. But we'll take a short break and we'll be back for the Under-19 Boys Junior Premier League Grand Final very shortly here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium between Wests and Norths.